Hello there, YouTube. Tiddlywinksist here, and I just found quite an interesting article. I guess a constitutionalist, like, you and me, because we believe in the U.S. Constitution, just actually had cops, like the SWAT team, with tactical vests and, ARs and stuff, bust into his home, pull him and his wife out. When they asked what it was about, all they asked was, "Did you guys have an argument?" And then they walk right in this house and start searching it. No warrant, no probable cause, no nothing. So let me go ahead and start reading a little bit of the article. This is just great that this shit's happening all over the country, isn't it? I mean, I find these every single day articles like this, and then I have to show you guys because, I want y'all to be able to see the injustice too. I'm going to put a link to the article and the video in the description. The cops actually videotaped themselves doing the illegal search. Alright, in Idaho, a husband and wife who were constitutionalists were raided by a sheriff's SWAT team early one morning. According to the report, the officer was noticed by Marcella Cruz outside their kitchen window with a gun and a tactical vest, while the other was armed with an assault rifle at the front door. When Cruz opened the door slightly to look outside after calling her husband, uh, that and telling him that there were guys with guns outside. "Don't go back into the home," the officer ordered Marcella as the woman instinctively retreated back into her home. If I see armed guys running toward my house, that's where I'm going to. At roughly the same time, another intruder armed with an assault rifle pounded on the front door. "Come out," he demanded. As Marcella tried to shut the kitchen door, the first intruder, who outweighed her by at least 100 pounds, grabbed her by the left wrist and started to pull the terrifying woman from the house. "Why are you dragging me out of my home?" asked the terrified woman. "Why would you be pulling me out of my home?" "Open the door," insisted the assailant, using his weight advantage to leverage to extract the woman, who had braced herself against one side of the door while clinging desperately to the other side with her right hand. As she lost her grip, the left side of Marcella's body scraped painfully against the door frame before she was thrown to the ground. And of course, all this is on tape. You can see it all. One of the invaders finally identified himself. "Bear, step out. Sheriff's office." So they finally said they're the sheriff's office, which they just look like guys in tactical vests to me. Unless you were seeing the back of the vest that said police, you wouldn't know who the hell they were. Just crazy guys coming in your house. "What's the matter? What's the matter?" asked Michael Gibbons, known as Bear to his friends, as the farmer opened the front door. Bear's a farmer. "What's the problem?" "Who else is in the house?" demanded one of the invaders. "Nobody," replied Bears. "You guys have a fight this morning?" inquired the armed man, his finger still poised on the trigger, not beside it, on it. "We had an argument," Bear replied, and his voice tinged with, I don't even know what that word is. "What's going on?" "We'll let you know in a sec," the armed man replied in a dismissive tone. "For right now, go to your knees and face away from me." So he tells them, "Yeah, we're not going to tell you why we're here. Just get on your knees and face away from me while my other guy searches the house." The officer then proceeded to handcuff Bear, then search their home without a warrant and without probable cause to do so. They discovered what they believed to be a growing room for marijuana. "We found your grow room," said Lieutenant Tammany, told Bear after the officers emerged from the house a few minutes later. "You found our tomato plants," Bear responded. "I know a lot of people that actually grow tomato plants inside. It's just cleaner, and they get real fat if you use hydroponic growing for tomato plants." That didn't mean that they did not use marijuana, for the officers cited them for drug paraphernalia, which can be purchased legally all over the United States. In fact, Bear does occasionally use marijuana to treat lingering chronic injuries, the most serious of which he received while he was a police officer. So they act like he's some drug dealer or something, and they must have found a pipe because he used a little bit, which is whatever. I'm not one way or the other on that side. I think we should obviously legalize marijuana personally, but whatever. The video below indicates the officers did not believe there was a threat to their lives, so their story to start with about the couple arguing really was no reason for them to enter the home, much less armed the way they were. However, the video does illustrate just how interested they were to find evidence of marijuana. They actually were walking around sniffing ashtrays and went through personal belongings and found their grow room, the tomato room. Okay, man, this is a great article. I absolutely love it. For those of you that want to see the article and see the video and all that, link is in the description below. Again, I'm the Tiddlywinksist. Have a good day. Subscribe, rate, comment, and I'm out of here.